are any alpha males, not talking to you betas, not talking to you betas, are any alpha males still in the corner of Joe Biden? Now I know you might be tempted to let your skin color and your personal experience and background play, because I let my personal background and experience play, and I know that my skin color does play, right? You really about this? You really like this wokeism? You like this cancel culture? Let me ask you this, do you like the new virus that's coming our way that I'm gonna get censored for if I tell you the name of it? Can't even tell you the name of it. Can't even tell you who's making it, even though we know who's making it. Can't even tell you that there's hope for it to stop being fucking done, because the wrong people's in charge. You don't like hearing that kind of shit from me. I get censored, I get canceled, I get Dave Chappelle, you know? The funny thing is, I'm nowhere near his level. And you putting me in these categories. I mean, the only way you could stop my hero's engine was to actually stop me from posting. I could post about anything. I was at the point where I could make a short about fucking anything, and it was guaranteed to get me a couple hundred views. So when you understand what they're trying to do, and you understand who you are as an American, are you telling me I'm understanding things wrong? That you still for Joe Biden? You still for cancel culture? You're still for all this woke lefty nonsense? And not everyone needs to like abandon the Democratic Party and become a Republican. I know some of y'all will vote blue no matter who, forever, no matter what. Okay? But is this not far enough? I mean, and then my next question is, how far is too far? Like, can you gauge for your own self how far is too far? I know you want to gauge for me and my party that every time we do something it's way too far, and I'm sure you got a couple of examples of some times we went way too far. But how about you? Are you ever going to take responsibility? This is not really about fucking Trump anymore. This is about Joe Biden. I'm sorry, you can't even say his name because he is Voldemort. Y'all are so funny. Y'all talking about Voldemort. Do you realize that the writer who created Voldemort got canceled by the lefty Joe Biden cancel culture mob? Okay? I don't even remember her name. That's what happened to cancel culture. I don't even know her name. Something. I don't even know her name. I know it's a woman. She had a name. It used to be popular. We used to be like, oh yeah, she created Harry Potter. We know who she is. Not cancel culture, baby. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone like Jim Bobs is gone. We all knew who Jim Bobs was in the short game. We was frantically looking to see if he was sampling our shit so we could mute it. And by the way, to all y'all muting me, I'm being neighborly about it now. But as I come across it, or when I feel like it, or when I got free time and nothing better to do, I will go through for some revenge and steal yo shit that I was sampling and make it my shit. It's very easy for me to do. It don't take as much work or effort as you might think it might take, so you've been warned. You've been warned. Just saying. Don't tread on me. Seawolf, how you doing, Big Tim? That was so cute, Seawolf, and my son. Hello. My son was like, Seawolf! I don't know if you heard him, but it was cute. I haven't listened to the replay, but it was super cute. I ain't gonna win this. She's gonna kill me. I have like no health even coming in here, so this was brutal. And excuse me while I try and concentrate and kill this stupid Chiquita right here. I don't know how I got this far without any power-ups. Like, you know, I don't even understand what bad decisions I made, because I have like nothing. I have like nothing coming into this fight. Like typically you need like leech or something to just get through, especially because I'm using the sword. And that maybe the game's doing that to me, like, bro, pick a different weapon and we'll help you, you know what I mean? Oh, that didn't even last. That ain't even the call, the Athena call. So it's like a super low level. Damn it. How y'all doing today? Please enjoy the show. You know, I'm here to entertain. We'll get into some ranting. We'll talk some politics and religion right now. Oh, resurrected. Nice. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna let myself die. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna beat her. I mean, I try, but I hate to like just give up. The gamer in me never wants to never kneel, you know, but this is one hell of a game, you guys. I have gotten, if you go back into my stream, I streamed all this on Twitch, y'all, so if you wanted to see how I got this far, you have to check me out on Twitch. How you doing from Russia? How you doing? Knack. Knack, brother.
I'll get you for that, Meg.
I need to start learning some of these languages. I'd be talking to people so I can actually, when I'm mic'd up, I can actually say something to them. If I was on my phone or whatever, I could say something, but I ain't on my phone.
Anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
This is my thing about it. If you guys can understand what's going on right now in the world, this is a war on alpha males. They want weakness in this country so they can take over this country. And taking over this country has many different forms. And not necessarily going to be how you think we're going to get like invaded by land troops. It could be through political infiltration. So I'm very concerned over the accounts that I'm hearing from China manufacturing a new virus that supposedly is very similar to this last one, and no one's stopping them. There's just reports that, yeah, they're doing this, and it's like, okay, well, what are we doing about it? It's like, what do you mean we're doing about it? We don't have Bagram right there. And I get it. I get that's why we had Bagram. You know what I mean? That's why we had Bagram in the beginning. You know, was its strategical location, and from a geopolitical standpoint, you know what I mean, it is what it is. I wish that I had like a translator running on this, so that when people spoke in a different language, it put both the other language and the translated version. That would be cool. If like the PS8 or something has that, PlayStation 8, whatever, I'll buy that.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as Lord. I cannot say the same for you.
Well, part of the problem that I see with the whole jab, Big Tim, is
prices are a little steep there, I must say.
If in a few years, let's say that there's some unknown consequence to it, which you would not know yet, and you have an entire population of healthy adults that cannot perform. Now, whether that's in the bedroom, whether that's on the battlefield, whether that's in the courtroom, or whether that's, you know, in the escular, sorry, not escular, I'm sorry, scholarly, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Whether that is in any kind of form and where you need to perform is what I'm trying to say. You a basketball player, you a scientist, you a doctor, you're a soldier, you're a nurse, you're a dentist. You know, we need people that are healthy and able to perform. Now, the same argument is being made against me, and I get that. I understand the rhetoric. I fully understand the rhetoric. That's why when I was listening to TMZ, I was listening to the guy complaining and not letting the other guy talk. And I'm like, well, that's my problem, is you guys keep trying to say that it's only one side not letting the other side talk, and that's not true. For example, on my stream, I'll talk with my mic on and let the chat run here on the side. There's other streams where you don't see the chat running, you don't see the bar, and I'm not talking, and you guys can say whatever you want. And some streams, it's silent, but some of them, a little robot talks for you, and you can say whatever you want to say to me while I'm playing my game, right? The conversation isn't there, and that's really scary too. It's like, why can't I talk about it? Why do me and Big Tim get shadow banned or silenced, or my shorts get muted, or I get strikes, or he got a strike too. He recently got a strike. Why do we get strikes for saying the same things that everyone else says? For example, a lot of the things that I get strikes for, are sampled shit that was allowed, but then YouTube changed its mind as soon as I decided to make it more popular. Like,
What's
what the hell?
breakfast?
Right? That's scary. It tells me something. It tells me, like, okay, look, it's just little old me.
Questionable deals.
It's just little old Jim Bob. Little old baby boy Jim Bob. And if little old baby boy Jim Bob is silenced and censored, okay, over something he says, what does that tell you?
Achilles in the spotlight.
Right? What does that tell you? Well, we need Republicans that are,
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, Tidge.
Better than I could have possibly imagined.
we need Republicans that are
You mentioned there was something
constitutionalists.
more that it could do once I had grown accustomed.
Unfortunately, it is what it is. I don't say unfortunate like that. I say it like, I know liberals will have this long-witted argument with me, like, well, don't you see why? And how come you can't see how? I do see. I see how, for example, the Supreme Court justices, their lifetime appointments. I don't want lifetime appointments. I don't want lifetime appointments.
Thank you.
I want term-based appointments for the Supreme Court justices. You know what I mean? So I would say, look, to the liberals out there that can't understand it, it's real evident for us because it's almost like a trick, right? It's like, well, we're doing this for your own good. We're doing this for your own satisfaction. We're doing this for your own protection. At the cost of what? Like, for example, censoring someone at the cost of what? The freedom of speech? Right? So that's what I mean by constitutionalists. They need to be constitutionalists. And liberals don't like constitutionalists because the Constitution, in their opinion, needs to change. It's too old, it's outdated, blah, blah, blah. That's the definition of a liberal, is they want to liberate. They think things aren't good the way they are. So they want to change things. Conservatives, by definition, want to conserve. They want to keep things the way they are. They want to protect the status quo, right? So.
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you, Nix.
I don't get that, Big Tim, because a lot of the stuff that I put doesn't even have an age restriction, and I know it should, so. And I don't understand. I've seen a lot of your stuff too. It's like they are targeting you, my brother. I mean, I'm not trying to be paranoid about it. It kind of just is what it is. It seems to me like you are specifically being targeted, possibly for your religious standpoint and the fact that you telling people about your work and how you want to resist, right? It's a powerful message. You have an ordinary guy doing an extraordinary job because we all need to eat, right? And so it could be something like that, dude. I mean, I'm kind of spitballing and reaching, but yeah. Is this these 25 encounters to rank up? I thought I just did like a few encounters, did it not? That needs 17, that needs 13. Let's do this one.
Might help.
Athena could give us something good. I'm saving my keys, so I've got 5 keys, but I need 10 to open up my next thing for my blues, so I won't get a new weapon. Screw
Bye,
that.
everyone.
We'll see right there, Big Tim. That's probably one of the reasons why they're afraid of what you're saying, what you have to say, man. You're a working man, right? Every day you're working, you're letting us know about it, and that's kind of what it is. I think part of the problem with them like me is I just keep telling them, like, look, I'm not the typical Trump supporter, but I support Trump. And if you want to know about me, I'll tell you almost every damn thing about me. And when the message starts becoming resounding, it can be deafening. You know, I tried to deafen YouTube with all my shit, right? I try to put as much content out as I possibly can to whoever will lend me their ears. And I think, you know, I think that the ancient Christians, especially like the disciples that wrote letters and just tried to get everyone out there, you know what I mean, to hear their message. They'll be proud of me and what I'm doing. How you doing, the 48? Doing pretty good today. Your attack restores 2 health per hit, but you have minus 60% health? Well, why the fuck would I want that? I don't need... I mean, I need leech, but there's better leech. Okay, your attack deals 30% to armor, or your attack does 20% striking foes from behind.
Armor. Good as new.
We'll just crush them. Great, a key. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for as many keys as I can get right now. We really need to get to the next level, so that I can like get through Damn Meg. The time I beat her, I had like the perfect character, and and I had like a really phenomenal playthrough. So it was like a combination of the two. And I was on Twitch. I wasn't on YouTube, so there wasn't really anyone watching me. This kind of sucks, but I know there's a lot of people who want me to get back on Twitch. That started following me there. I'm hoping that they watch my replays. If I see my replays will get watched more, then I'll see there's genuine, like, not just people randomly showing up, but people that genuinely, like, are either into the game or into the politics or into the ranting or the community that kind of gets formed here. I don't mind if people, like, I don't mind if people spam or if they self-promote. Like, a lot of YouTubers get mad at that. I don't care. I could care less. Please. You know, drop your hashtags, if you're a moderator, drop your links, you know, I don't care. No pressure, of course.
That is an ominous looking portal on the ground right there.
Yeah, I just noticed that. It's ominous looking, but it probably has a nice reward. Ah! Nice. Yeah, I'll take this little portal thing, even though... So that's minus 21 health if I descend, which it looks like it's gonna fast forward me or something. I don't know. Let's do it.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. I don't see why not.
What kind of a gamer doesn't do that?
What is that?
Nice. Yeah, that's true, right? That's one of the things I like about Greek mythology is creationism.
I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello, may I ask who's calling?
Yes. Who are you? This is cool. I gotta make a short of this. I've not gotten this far in the game. Let me make a short. We'll throw some like fuck Joe Biden in the background. You're gonna be in that short, brother. Good timing, OBAM Spike. I'm making a short, bro. I have not gotten to this guy. We'll throw on some, maybe that Brandon. I don't know. Let's see. I've been like, okay, so I've been watching now about them trying to mute me, OBAM Spike, for me sampling everyone. They let everybody else sample their stuff, but they won't let me. Oh, that Dave Chappelle completely destroys. Can I not sample that no more? It says it's no longer able to sample, or I can't keep it as my favorite. That's bullshit. Alright, let's see here. What do I want? Yeah, just throw on this Let's Go Brandon. If they're cool, bro, I'll be cool with them. But if they're not cool, bro, I'm not gonna be cool with them no more. I'm gonna steal their damn little, my super popular little sound that you're sampling and not giving me credit for. I'm gonna start just taking that shit for real and making it mine. I already did it with one of them they silenced one of my videos that had like 2,000 views, bro. And I was all, damn, typically nothing over like 100 gets like silenced. I'm like, they're coming after me hard. Coming after me hardcore, bro. I don't know if I can handle this shit no more. I started up the bee's nest. Getting stung sucks, man. It sucks. I barely got the last little bit, and there's still like a little tiny little like nothing, but I finally got the last little bit of the pus or whatever the fuck was in there. It felt like it's stinger, bro. But I know I got its stinger out. Anyways, that bee sting finally healed up, dude. Finally. Fuck, man. I'm too afraid to go back, dude. I don't want to go see him again. I don't want to get stung again. That shit hurt. I'm like picking at it right now even. I'm like, you fucking bastard. You fucking bastard. So I'm making a little short right there, y'all. And I'm gonna start getting savage on them and start stealing. Oh, like, I'm gonna pick a day where one day a week, instead of streaming video games, I'm just gonna make shorts that day. I'm gonna, oh, chaos.
You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
Ooh, must be a an enemy of the Olympians. That was cool. Okay, I gotta read this. Give me a second. Dude. Ugh. Hurts so bad, bro. I pulled out so much fucking hair. This is just for the next, like, so many encounters. That sucks. But still very cool. Special. Oh! Hold on a second. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, I'll take that.
I'll have to withstand the winds of chaos to extract the benefits a few chambers from now.
Nice. Okay, so I won't be fast. I'll be slow as shit. Like how you see I'm slow. But,
Could you keep it down?
that's super cool. Okay. More gold or trident? Let's get a trident. We don't really need more gold. Yeah, dude, so for the shorts, bro, I'm about to start a new war with these bastards, you know what I mean? Any bullshit on silencing my shorts is gonna get met with me stealing the short. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. If I sample your short, if I sample anyone's short, and I get silenced on the short, you know, because I know what's going on now. They're not deleting their videos. Some of them are, but some of them they're just removing me from being allowed to. They're just muting me. Pissing me off, man, because they let all these other motherfuckers take it. Oh, I'm a Trump supporter. Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. It's YouTube. Get off YouTube if you don't like fucking YouTube. That's my problem. Is instead of trying to kick us off, why don't they just make a liberal YouTube and a conservative YouTube? And people can decide. You know what I mean? And just move all of our content over for us. Fucking stupid. Is that what we need to do? Segregate and separate because we can't play together? I mean, I think it's sad. Knocking foes away with the special is better than with the regular strike. There's better shit with the regular strike. But that wave is alright. That's carry on. We don't need carry on. We'll take more essence.
Anyone there?
Easy. Dude, easy one? Oh, we got a fountain? So that's what it was saying, that I won't be able to see what's going on. We got a fountain. Yeah, nice.
That's better.
There's an unlock for that fountain where I can get more health or more of these to show up. These rooms are unlockable too, by the way, in this game. So like this room I just entered, it's an unlock, meaning like it's a progression feature. This is very RPG-ish. I like how the RPG element is like big time in the background, you know what I mean? Of course I gotta go to whatever this exclamation mark is. I don't know what the fuck this is. That's weird. Oh, what's up, bro? Now this is the guy you want to find, because he will give you these. I don't need healing. I always want this, or this. Like, for example, I don't have any real big power-ups right now. And so the next room could have something like godly for me to power up on, but this is a guaranteed and a huge bonus for such a good guarantee, for a guaranteed power-up. You know what I mean? So And it's not even Sharon,
That's
so.
again, huh?
Ah, you fuckers. I'm slow. Yeah, they do more damage when I get my thing stuck in them now. My bee sting there, my little red bee sting, y'all see? Nice, I got it. I took a lot of damage though, but I did it. Why are you so nosy? What's up, my brother? Good short game, bro. Good short game, bro. I tried beating you so hard. I put out as many of those fucking Let's Go Brandons as I could to get one popping. Couldn't do it, brother. You still ahead last time I checked. last time I checked, bro, you're still winning, so good game, dude. I like that. I like us to like Johnny Harper Scouts Table. We used to like play tag. We'd leave each other comments like constantly to help get each other's YouTube channels going. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, look, I can't beat the liberals by myself anyways. Even if I had 1 billion fucking subscribers, they'd still eventually silence me for one reason or another. Well, I don't even really care about all that. You know, I'm leaving the world with my children. I'm gonna die someday. You know, and you know, I can make peace with that as an American, knowing that they're gonna have a future that's filled with opportunity. But a communist, Marxist America, what kind of a father would I be if I didn't try to do something about that shit, you know? I think there's a lot of people who just misunderstand me. I'm a dad. You know, I really don't care about any of you, but the reality is, as a father, I have to. We're not so separated to where I could just be like, I'll just lone wolf it forever. What are my kids gonna do? Make grandbabies with each other? Okay, that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. You know? We need each other, if anything, just for the fucking genetic gene pool. Don't tell me that you agree with inbreeding, okay? If you agree with inbreeding, then I'm just never going to make any sense to you. But if you can at least tell me you don't agree with inbreeding and incest, then you agree we need each other. We need each other. We need righteous men to take care of righteous women. All right? We need Christians. As Christians, you know, ask people that are Jewish if they don't need other Jews to be Jewish. Why do you think they harp on each other so much and get in each other's business and into their shit so much? Because they know that's going to be my future fucking son-in-law, or that's going to be my future such and such, but we going to get married, we're going to share genes, we're one big people here in America. Now that I'm part of this American society in a way I never was before, as a married man who has children, what do you want me to say, you know? Well, I don't know too much about the black flag or what's going on with that, which is why I left some emojis as a comment, because I didn't really know too much about it. But I just know that these are the kind of arguments, you know what I mean, kind of going to my point that, okay, we definitely want the Divine Slash as our striking here for, to deflect that way, because when you're already attacking and you get shot with a bunch of shit, it's so much easier to deflect. Bro, it was a good game, Obam F Spike. You know what I mean? And not just that, dude, like, friendly competition for a common goal, bro, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like, I don't mind hashtagging up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid, but it's kind of like gang-related shit. It's like, okay, listen, not in a illegal gang, in a kind of like how they talk about, like, oh, the squad on Capitol Hill. We need conservatives on YouTube that are together on fundamental issues, so that new conservatives and wearing conservatives can understand the foundation of our unity. you know, when we're preaching unity, as you and me like to preach a lot of unity, bro, we need to, in my opinion, baseline that unity. Well, it's real easy to do when, like for example, Why Are You So Nosy? It's real easy to do when you and me use the same sample, and we blasting like the same song. Or Obam F-Spike, when we're using the same hashtag, and we're telling you, you know what I mean, save our children. You know what I mean? You agree with that, you agree with that. If you don't agree with that, you don't agree with that. Here's the hashtag. You know, and anyone who, you know, doesn't understand hashtagging by now, there's no help for you. On YouTube, it works differently than Twitter, and that's where some of the misunderstanding is coming from. People think that the hashtagging works the same on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. YouTube, it works differently. YouTube, you actually have to manually, yeah, it's down for me, bro. Someone just messaged me about Diablo 2, yep. After all the shit I talked, I know. It looks like the PlayStation server crashed too. Ah, damn it! Fuck. Oh, well. Good game. This is such a fun game, though. This is like, I'm sorry I sucked and didn't get far on this. I didn't even get to Meg this time. I think she was only a couple ways away. I wouldn't have beat her. I mean, I barely had deflect. I wouldn't have beaten her.
Someday I'll go even farther.
6 keys is like insulting.
Looks like one of the rich.
I've got a gift that I could give to someone. I've got a gift I can give to someone.
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
Oh, that's more like it.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
Sometimes it gets you in the mood, bro. It's kind of like, I don't know. Praying sometimes makes me want to go to war.
Maybe you'll have something more affordable next time.
Depending on the prayer. There are some prayers that are more like, now that I'm older, they're more like declarations of war than they are anything else. It's like, you're going to allow me to be a Christian? Get the fuck out of here.
If I sit down, I might want to get back up.
When did we get to this point where we needed permission to be Christian?
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your...
Ah. You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like this spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir.
Well, there's only one real Catholic prayer, and it's not necessarily Catholic, and that would be the Our Father. Okay? Any other prayer is like, just like a Christian prayer. Okay? Even when I'm talking about like the Nicene Creed, or I'm talking about like the Hail Mary. Okay, that's more or less a Catholic prayer. That's pretty much only a Catholic prayer, because most Christians do not adhere to Mary being
I wanted you to have this. It's
prayed to,
really, just
as it becomes idolatrous in their opinion, because praying to Mary or the saints or to Joseph is, in my opinion, misunderstood. We are asking someone to beseech God on our behalf, and so it's kind of more like when a lot of Christians will agree here, and then maybe say I'm miscrewing things, but when God says, when two or more come into my name, I am present. When two or more use my name praying to me, I am present. So it's kind of like when you're all alone, when you have no one to pray with, and you're a Catholic, you are not alone if you are praying the Hail Mary. Mary is there. She's praying with you to God. Okay? That's kind of how that works. And I know a lot of Christians are going to disagree with me fundamentally, especially if they're reverends, especially if they're pastors, if they got their own church. They'll say, well, what are you talking about, Jim Bobs? Well, I'm talking about the unity of the entire Christian nation of America. Hold up now. Hold on. Don't let me say too much. Look, there's fundamental misunderstandings about Mormons too. That they get really offended when you talk about Mormonism.
I'm really grateful for this.
You know what I
really.
mean?
And I thought I
Um,
kind of got something for you.
I don't know everyone's religion, by the way. I don't know every, intricate part of Latter-day Saint, born again, Four Corners. I really barely know Catholicism. But I have an open mind. I love YouTube. I love knowledge. I listen to Christian Crosstalk Radio. My whole life I was raised Catholic. I would play chess with the priests. We would speak about scripture and prayer and these things. At one point, I did want to serve in the church and become a priest. My dad talked me out of it, which more or less had to do with children and grandchildren. And I get his point. And it would have been one effed up world if I had became a priest, y'all, because I would not have been no ordinary priest. This would have been. I'm kind of looking around my house right now, and it's like, God has a plan, y'all. I tell everyone, the world needed my wife, because my wife made me a civilized man. I would be a savage in this world if I had not gotten married and.
And there she goes again.
Okay, what did I get for giving her the thing, though? Typically it tells you what I got, but I'll have to go check to see what I got.
Moaning and groaning.
Now, I don't know who to give this diamond to.
What's in stock? Don't have enough gemstones.
I've got a diamond. Oh, that's to give you a diamond. 5 keys to give you a nectar. 10 of those things to give you another key. We'll burn it for another
I
key.
could use that.
Nice. Okay, yeah, we'll burn that for another key. Cool, I didn't even know how to do that. 88.3, what I like about it, Seawolf, is the variety. You're not going there to be like, well, I'm listening to Episcopalian radio. I'm listening to, for example, Catholic radio. There is Catholic radio, by the way. And that's what I like about 88.3 is that the variety also includes politics, and I'm political. And the politics that they talk about now, that's the only source I trust. That's the only source I trust now, and they're hardcore. I cannot put all of it on YouTube. I know they'll kick me off YouTube. I know it. The other day, they were talking about a new fucking virus coming out of China. They were explaining it. They were articulate. They were brilliant about it. They had all the facts right there. They were citing the news sources so you could go look it up yourself. And that'll get me kicked right on off. Why? Well, because liberals will actually understand that. That makes too much common sense to the average liberal. Okay? That means liberals could become independent, maybe even, God forbid, conservative. Could you imagine if liberals started becoming conservative? Oh, so I hear my kids. Yep, those are my wife and kids. Alright, can't play video games anymore. I can only play video games when they're not here, you guys. It's dad life. Alright, guys, alright. Let's see if I got... I know. Especially her, she wants to... What'd you get? What'd you get? Pumpkin? Is that for Halloween? Pumpkin! For Halloween! You want some chips? Not my soda. You can have chips. Chips? Don't climb on the... No, don't climb on the table. Alright, you guys see this? Well, I can't do this. Alright, what does this do? Okay, broken urns have a 3% chance to contain health items. That could be useful. I don't like the 3%. 3% sounds like trash to me. We did not level that up. I need 7 more. So we'll just keep that equipped for now. But that's something to think about if you're doing your playthrough. So far, the only ones that are really worth it are the ones I have unlocked. That's kind of worth... You want those ones? Okay. Okay, give me 1 second to turn it off. Alright. Okay, bye, you guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Wait. I don't think I... Oh, did I got my Athena? Okay. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Here, watch. Watch, baby. Look. That's what Dad's doing.
Beware.
Dad has to beat everyone there without dying once. You know how hard that is? We all die. It's impossible. Alright. Love, peace, and chicken grease, guys.